Well, now that was interesting. Blessings and love. I'm on a different device now. Last night, with the welcome, KAISI at your service. Last night on the Witchy Wednesday vid, it froze as well, and I realized now, as it froze again, it could have been the device. So, because I was using a different device last night, so back on the iPad now. Earlier, I was using the iPhone, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. My iPad has never frozen, never, ever, ever. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? So we've already done our daily spiritual practice, and if you want the daily spiritual practice, go to part one on day 36. Okay, go to part one on day 36 where we recalibrated your nervous system. And I pray that everyone did the recalibration of your nervous system around wealth, riches, and abundance, and that you were able to see the whole thing. I hope. I hope. All right, who's present? Let's give our peeps a moment to come in. Let's give our peeps a moment to come in. Hey, amazing peeps. Hey, amazing peeps. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come. Here we are, amazing peeps. Here we are, amazing peeps. Hey, hey, hey. Get to smash the like button again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Diamond Cutter. Smash your thorn. Smash your thorn. Smash it. Smash, smash, smash. Hi. Hey, Master Nova. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone, this morning. Welcome to the live streamers. I only usually acknowledge the live streamers, and I also want to acknowledge the replay viewers because we have so many, 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 so many thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of replay viewers. I've got to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for soul ascending with us. Thank you for being part of this incredible community. Thank you for showing up every morning. Thank you for all of you who keep showing up to this series. Thank you for buying your book. No, it's not too late to buy your book. Someone asked the other day, KAISI, is it too late to buy the book? Absolutely not too late to buy the book. Go to ValerieLove.com. Hi from France. How you loving? Absolutely. Go to ValerieLove.com, click on books, and go pick up your book. As you know, I am here in service to you. I am here in service to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time on the channel, how you loving? That's what we ask on this channel, how you loving? Because that's really all the universe wants to know is how you loving. Are we ready to begin? So we've already done our daily spiritual practice for today. Look at part one of this video to get that. And here we are with day 36. Improve. Improve, 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 improve. Let's go with day 36. I'm so excited. I am so excited. And we're back. Hey, Danielle. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you smash the share button so we can share with all the people that we love. And make sure that you're subscribed and ring the bell so that you know when we go live because we go live a lot just about every day. All right, day 36. Improve, 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 improve. I make sure this is going to get a lot of people when it comes to money. I feel like we need another prayer. Holy Spirit, come. Come, Holy Spirit, change our minds, change our bodies, change our energetic frequency, change our vibration to that of riches, wealth, and abundance. Infinite supply, more than enough, more than we could ever imagine experiencing, having. And that this is the right now experience. And so it is. Amen. All right. I make sure to keep count of my income, money, and wealth. I make sure to keep count of my income, money, and wealth. One of the big things I had to do for my coach, even before we did tax season, even before we did any of that, was add up all of your streams of income and add up all the ways that you are compensated and then add up all of the income. As a matter of fact, one of my coaches gave me something that was so incredible. And you're going to get the magical money secret in the next 40-day sequence. The next 40-day sequence is for the next 40-day process we get to do together is 40 money spells. One of those spells, probably going to be number one, It's the magical, I call it the magical money secret. And the magical money secret, oh my God. Oh my God, you're going to love it. In the magical money secret, I'll give you a snippet, a peek. I'll give you a preview into the magical money secret. The magical money secret, step one is I attract. It's about attraction. I attract over blank a day, and you fill in the blank number. And we'll talk more about this in the 40 money spells. Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Oh, 2018 is going to be your richest year ever. I promise you that. 2018 is going to be your richest year ever. 2018 is my richest year ever. So, in the first step in the magical money secret, it's 5 steps. In the first step of the magical money secret, you choose a daily amount that you are asking the universe for. So you say, I attract over blank a day, easily, effortlessly, divinely, gracefully, all these ways that you'd like to receive this money. And so for a lot of people, they start with over $1,000 a day. That's a great starting point. And here's why over $1,000 a day is a great starting point. This came from Bob Proctor. What I'm about to say is epic. Write this down to change everything about my life. Write this down. And you may have heard this $1,000 a day story from me before on this channel. And I feel inspired again to share it right now. Over $1,000 a day. That's right. I attract over blank a day. A day. We want to calibrate to daily income. This is getting paid once a month, like some of my financial planning clients used to do. Hey, Ron, super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A millionfold return to you. This is getting paid once a month, like the Verizon employees. That's Verizon, a big corporation, in concert with the IRS. They're not helping you. They're getting the maximum number, the larger the amount, the maximum number, that amount of money that they can withhold. I used to have Verizon clients who were attorneys making 6 figures, over $10,000 a month, and they walked home with $5,000 a month. Something's wrong with that picture. Now, so I said that to say that you want to calibrate your consciousness to daily income every day. Because the scripture said, this is very lawful, because the scripture said, give us this day our daily bread. That's the prayer that we prayed this morning. Give us this day our daily bread. So you want to calibrate yourself to daily income. And this daily income also has a scriptural reference when the Israelites were in the wilderness and they were wandering around. Have you ever been in a wilderness of your life? A wilderness where you didn't have enough money, a wilderness where you didn't know where things were going to come from, a wilderness where you thought you didn't have all that you need. I've been there. Have you ever been in the wilderness of your life and it looked like you couldn't even get anything to work for you? It looked like every door just kept shutting. What in the world is going on? I used to live in that energy. My energy now is very different. Like, it looks like all the doors are always open. It looks like there's always new ways for me to make more money. It looks like money comes to me no matter what I do. Like, I can never be without money. I can never be broke again. Why? Because that's a shift in the energy and it's lawful. I can never be broke ever again. Literally, that's where my consciousness is when it comes to money. Never. And before, I remember that every time I turned around, I would land it broke. Now, even with money in the bank, you ever seen a broke millionaire? $17 million in the lottery. I told you my husband won $17 million in the lottery, still got a broke consciousness. Ever seen that before? So broke doesn't go according to how much money you have in the bank. You might have money in your bank and still be in fear that you're going to lose the money, or still be in some kind of meltdown about how you're going to get the next money, or still thinking that it's probably not enough because there's something you want to get done. If you have a not enough consciousness, $5,000 is not going to be enough. $500,000 is not going to be enough. $500 million is not going to be enough, because not enough is in your consciousness. So whatever amount of money you manifest, and whatever amount of money you have in the bank, and whatever amount of money you have in all your investment accounts, is still not going to be enough, because not enough is in your consciousness. If your consciousness changes to more than enough, if your consciousness shifts into superabundance, if your consciousness shifts into more than enough, if your consciousness shifts into, I will always have more than I require, then if you have $5, you only need 4 or 3. If you have 5,000, you only need 2,000. If you have 50,000, you only need 40,000. If you have 500,000, you only need 100,000. If you have 5 million, you only need 3 million. You see, I used to be in black hole consciousness. Black hole consciousness means that no matter what amount of money you made, it went into a black hole. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Can you feel me? Or was this just my own crazy life? Can anybody, my own crazy consciousness? Does anybody feel me? That's why I'm here to tell the story, so that perhaps something that has happened on my journey and some of the tools that I have used to shift my consciousness and that are working splendidly will help you. Hello, I'm pissing out coins full of money. Come on, Melissa. Go over to Dubai and some of these places in Dubai, you can have you can sit on a gold toilet, okay, and you can use gold faucets. So you're feeling me? I used to have black hole consciousness, and I'm not there anymore. Why? Money always comes to me effortlessly, easily, every day, every day, every day. Every time I turn around, money's coming to me every day. So you want to get on the calibration that money is coming to you every day. You also want to get on the calibration at the same time. You cannot simply be on the calibration of money comes to me every day if you're still in not enough consciousness. Because if $5,000 comes to you a day, but you're spending $6,000 a day, you're still going to be in the same stressful situation that you were in before, even though money is coming to you every day, even though it's more money than you had before, because you're spending more than you have, so you still haven't wiped out the more than enough. So can you see that these two go together? You have to do the daily calibration of money coming to you daily, and you also have to do the eradication of not enough and make it surplus, abundance. Every time that all the money that you have is way more than you require. Is this clear? I hope I'm being so clear with this so that we can really get it, because this has to be actionable. It has to be practical so that we really get it, we really understand it, we can practice it, right? And we can become new people. Now that in the first sentence, the very first statement of the magical money secret is I attract over blank a day. Here's now, I had to give you that backstory so that we can pull it all together and put it in a nice, neat bow. Okay? I'm a teacher and I like sequence, and I like, there's a sequence sometimes, and there's also an organic process to this thing, because everything in your spiritual walk and everything in your spiritual life and everything in your life is not sequential. It's not always logical or linear. There are some aspects of it that are. So I want to do my best to put it together for you in a way that is easily assimilated and received. Okay. Now, this is what Bob Proctor said. And this changed everything. Oh my God. I was listening to Bob Proctor when I was in one of my broke moments, which we have released all of that. I was in one of my not billion-dollar moments. And this is what Bob Proctor said that caused me to really craft this magical money secret that truly helped me change everything about my financial life. This is what he said. He said, pick a number, because, and this is brilliant. Oh my God, this is brilliant because Bob Proctor is brilliant. He said, pick a number that your subconscious mind already believes you make or easily knows you already manifest. If it's $5,000, maybe that's your paycheck. Maybe if you work for Verizon and you make six figures, you make $10,000 a month, you get a $5,000 a month paycheck. Maybe it's $1,000, that it's easy for you to manifest $1,000. For most people in the United States, $1,000 is easy. Maybe if you live in Egypt and you're like one of my sisters in the Destiny mastermind that I'm in, she wants to manifest, I think it's 2 million Egyptian pounds. So if you're used to, let's say, 1 million Egyptian pounds, this is international, right? If you're used to 1 million Egyptian pounds, just use a million Egyptian pounds. Most people make this big mistake when they're wanting to manifest money. They ask for this ginormous sum of money that you're not used to. You want to be a millionaire, right? But right now you're a hundredaire. But you want to be a millionaire, right? So you ask the universe for $1 million, but you ain't seen $1 million since $1 million saw you. Your subconscious mind is not used to $1 million. You don't even know what you would do with $1 million. You never saw $1 million in one place, right? It's not going to work. It's going to spit out like does not compute. That doesn't compute in your brain. Take an amount of money that does compute in your brain. You're a hundredaire, but want to be a billionaire. Yes, Jessica. Take a figure that comes easily to you. Let's say $1,000. That's easy for mostly everybody in the United States, right? Everybody in the United States, even if you want food stamps, you still get more than $1,000 in food stamps in a month, right? Let's say $1,400. Well, let's say $1,000. He said, and rather than ask for $1 million, ask for an amount that your subconscious mind already said yes to, because that's going to get you over the first hump of your subconscious mind. This is all subconscious. If your subconscious mind don't believe it, it's not going to happen. And then he said, just shorten the time frame that you're getting it. Woo! Now, do we know that $1,000 a month, isn't this mashing over, changes everything? Oh my God, it's a hack straight into your subconscious mind that changes everything. $1,000 a month is one experience, right? We call that poverty in the United States. let's start with $1,000 a year. $1,000 a year is what 80% of the population of the world makes right now. $1,000 a year. If you make $1,000 a year, you make a little over $3 a day. That is called abject poverty. However, it's not the problem with the $1,000, it's how long it's taking the $1,000 to come to you. So let's shorten it to, what about $1,000 a month? Isn't $1,000 a month better than $1,000 a year? Yes, $1,000 a month is definitely better than $1,000 a year. Yet, $1,000 a month is only $12,000, and I believe the poverty line in the United States is 16,000 annually. So even at $1,000 a month, though it is better than $1,000 a year, it is still below the poverty line. If you go to 1,000, scrunch it down even more, $1,000 a week, that's getting better because now you have an annual income of about $60,000, and that would put you somewhat in the middle class. But middle class ain't gonna get you there because the middle class is non-existent, and you're not safe in the middle class because something go wrong. You need some tires or a new hot water heater in your house, and your whole money situation is blown. You know what I'm talking about? If you're middle class and one little issue comes up, your whole spot is blown up. Let's take it down even, but $1,000 a day, that was my sweet spot. $1,000 a day. I was like, $1,000 a day, I can do that. Over $1,000 a day comes to me, and that became my mantra. Over $1,000 a day comes to me effortlessly, easily, joyfully, however you want to call it, purposefully. Isn't $1,000 a day a whole lot better? Then you can scrunch it down even more, $1,000 an hour. Isn't $1,000 an hour a whole lot better than $1,000 a day? That puts you probably in the top 5% of all income earners in the world. And what if you made $1,000 a minute? What if you made $1,000 a second? You see, you haven't changed the dollar amount. Bob Proctor is so smart. I can't even take credit for this one. Bob Proctor gave us this one. Change the time in which you receive that dollar. Bob Proctor, take your yes, that's it. Diamond Cutter, you got it. Diamond Cutter has it. Who else has it? We want to be sure that everyone has it. This thing will change your life beyond what you could believe, because most people are not manifesting because your subconscious mind is not on board with it. It doesn't believe it. It knows it's not going to happen. So it spits it out as a no. You do not get the manifestation that you want. And then because you don't have the manifestation that you want, you start to make up ideas about God. God doesn't like you. God doesn't love you. You start to get to victim. Oh, I'm the whipping boy of the universe. Nobody likes me. Nothing ever works out for me. All these thoughts start coming into the mind only because we simply do not understand how the system works. And all we can say is that all this stuff that happens to people is simply people don't understand the law of the mind, how your mind works. Work with your mind the way your mind works. You got it, Savoy? You got it. Now, over $1,000 a day. And this is what happened. And I was in a not billionaire place when I said this. You are so helpful. Thank you so much, Trina. We got it. And Trina, trust me. The more I teach it, the more I get to anchor it in my consciousness. We'll watch this again several times. Yes, Bridget, you got it. Woo, I got the God bumps. We're getting it. See, we're going to keep taking it deeper and deeper and deeper into our consciousness until the billions show up. We're on the billionaire tip now until the billions show up. Okay? Magical family, hey, Buddhism butterflies. So, now that we understand the Bob Proctor hack, yeah, not billionaire. And guess what? When you say not billionaire, that's also a hack into your subconscious mind, because all your subconscious mind hears is what? When you say not billionaire, what does your subconscious mind hear? Put it in the chat. What does your subconscious mind hear? When you say not billionaire, that's right, it hears billionaire. That's right. Yes, it doesn't understand not. So never say, I don't have all the money I want. Simply say, oh, not billionaire yet. Oh, not billionaire. And you keep saying, yeah, I was having a not billionaire moment. Rather than saying having a broke moment, which I have said, and we're no longer going to say that. And people speaking to people's consciousness, right? Consciousness, they have a broke consciousness. We're going to get rid of the broke consciousness. Yes, Kathy, billionaire. And you say, well, I was having a not billionaire moment. And even when you're saying I'm having a not billionaire moment, you believe it. So there's no conflict. Yet your subconscious mind just heard billionaire again. And you keep saying that all day. Yeah, I was having a not billionaire moment. Either I'm having billionaire moments or not billionaire moments. That's all. Those are the only choices right now. Right. And if you're having a not billionaire moment, yeah, That's right, Sharon. It just means, oh, I don't have all the billions that I desire in this moment. It's still the truth. So your subconscious mind is still going to register that it's true. Yeah, your subconscious mind just got impressed again with what? Billionaire. Billionaire. What do you think is going to happen? That's why I stepped it up this year. Before I was so on the millionaire tip. I was on millions, 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 millions. Well, I already seen millions, so lovely. And you've probably already seen millions. Lovely. Now I decided to step it up to billionaire because billionaire means that you help a billion people. A billionaire said to me something so wise and profound. He said, "You want to be a billionaire? Help a billion people. You want to be a billionaire? Help a billion people." Put it in the chat. You want to be a billionaire? Help a billion people. And you just say that over and over to yourself, and your mind, your consciousness starts to expand to billionaire. And that's how you create billionaire, right? Okay. So having a not billionaire moment, I was having a not billionaire moment. And this is what happened. First of all, I want to send love and prayers to Sharon. And lots of love to you and the family. I just had to say that, Sharon, when I saw your comment. Right. Help a billion people. It's real simple. You want to be a billionaire, help a billion people. Come up with a cryptocurrency that helps a billion people. Come up with an app that helps a billion people. Come up with some idea that helps a billion people. Come up with a book that a billion people read. Come up with a song that a billion people sing. Come up with, yeah, it's so simple. Everyone who is a billionaire has helped a billion people in some way, shape, or form. Everyone who's a millionaire has touched the lives of a billion people. It makes perfect sense. The more people you help, the more money flows to you. That's the law. No one makes money and avoid it in a vacuum. When you make money in service, you bring something from within yourself and your wealth consciousness, your gifts, your talents, your ideas, and you offer it to the world, and people give you money for it because they love it. Now, lovely how the system works. So I was having a not billionaire moment. You are helping us, Reverend Valerie. KAISI at your service. I was having a not billionaire moment, and I was mad. I was so mad. I said, you know what? I'm going to get to the bottom of this money thing. Oh, I was like, I'm going to. Has anybody ever been there? I'm going to get to the bottom of this money thing. Oh, this is not going to keep happening. And so something in me said, what do you really want? And I was like, good question. I'm just asking for money, asking for money, asking for money. Yeah, I just need more money. Well, the universe doesn't know what I'm talking about because the universe doesn't even know what money is. Thank you, Joe Harris, for the 1111 super chat. Millionfold return to you. Let's take it a billionfold return to you. The universe doesn't even know what money is because the universe doesn't need money. It doesn't use money. Money is a human invention. So the universe doesn't understand money. We made up money, right? We made up money. The universe understands abundance, prosperity, wealth. Come on, Queen Athena. Woo! Bless the love seeds. Queen Athena, I'm feeling it. Thank you for the super chat. 11. Ooh, the money's popping. The money's popping. The money's popping. Right, Bridget Simone. The universe doesn't understand money because money is a human invention. The universe speaks in terms of, communicates in terms of abundance, infinite, supernatural surplus, more than required. Energy. That's right, Danielle. The universe doesn't understand words of money. It's like saying to the universe, doll. Well, what's a doll? I want a doll. Well, what's a doll? How would the universe even know how to answer that for you? Now, if you're little and you want a doll, here's what the energy universe is reading. Your energy around dolls. So this is why little kids manifest so well, because a little girl, she's like wanting to feel, she feels the joy that she thinks that doll will bring her. She's excited every time she sees that doll, and the universe is reading all that energy, and it's like, shoom, it's matching you with what you think it will bring you and mean for you. That's why it brings the doll to it right away. Not because the universe even knows what doll is. The universe doesn't know anything about any human creation. The universe doesn't know anything about car, house. It knows nothing about that. It doesn't even know what you're talking about. It's like Charlie Brown. You might as well be saying, want, Charlie Brown. I want $10 million. What are you talking about? The universe doesn't understand that. The universe, that's not the language of the universe. The language of the universe is energy, 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 vibration. Yes, energy. Why you think I got so much energy? That's why I got money. It's matching energy in the lovely ways that you are exuding the energy. What are you doing with the energy? So the energy of abundance, that's a very real energy. It's going to match you with abundance, abundance, abundance. In the name of my cousin, Valerie Cotton. Oh, God bless you, mad love. Hallelujah. Valerie Cotton, sending love to your soul, Valerie Cotton. Is she crossed over, mad love? Thank you for the 222 super chat. We're going to call that billionfold return to you. And everyone who has ever super chatted here, and everyone who has ever to super chat here, a billionfold. What if I'm reflecting the negative of the world? Well, that's going to be what you receive. Yes? So, because the universe is energy, we trolls gonna troll. I think GGD, yeah. I was trying to be a little kind. Y'all know me. I be trying to be kind. Oh, the funeral is today, mad love. Oh, let's all send mad love. Beautiful energy. Let's send beautiful energy to Mad Love, whose Valerie Cotton's funeral is today. Everyone send love to Valerie Cotton's soul, to lift her soul home to source, and to surround the whole family with Mad Love's cousin, Valerie Cotton, and sending love, 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 comfort, and peace to the whole family. And we're sending love to Sharon Fant's family as well, sending love. Prayers of love, comfort, and peace, and hold them in your heart. Everyone, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Lifting all the families who have had the release of a body, the release of a body. Let the soul continues on. There is no such thing as death. There is only change of form. There's a change. There's a transition. When my mom left her body, she lifted up, and she is with all of us all the time. And you see her here all the time in the 222. So sending much love, sending much love, okay? Now, here's how it worked out for me when I was having a not billionaire moment. Our thoughts and prayers with you. Thank you, Mad Love. We love you and we love your family, and I will hold them in my heart, your family, and prayers and love for your family. Now, when I was having that not billionaire moment, and I asked the universe for money, and now we understand the money, the universe is reading energy, right? Not even words, energy. And it asked me, well, what do you want? And I said, oh, uh, hello. Hello. Absolutely, Sharon, you're more than welcome. God bless you. God bless you. You are so loved and surrounded by the angels. You are so loved. Now, when I was having that not billionaire moment, by GGD. Okay, my people have spoken. GGD, you got to go. All right, GDD. It's GDD. All right, bye. KAISI said, you got to go because my peeps said you got to go. And the peeps be on troll alert around here. We have got to get our ascension. We are not accepting anything other than love. Keep it love. How you loving? How you loving? Okay, thank you, Summer Studios, for sending love to Sharon Fant as well. Thank you, thank you. Ronaldo, thank you for the $5 billion super chat. Billions returned to you. Yeah, we need only love. Love, 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 love. All you need is love. So here's what occurred when I asked the universe, when I got very specific about what I desire to manifest. And I wrote it out. 5 statements. The magical money secret. I will give it to you in our next 40-day process, 40 money spells. And when I wrote it out, the first one was I attract. See, this is attraction. The universe understands attraction. Okay, attraction, attraction. Okay, now you're speaking our language. I attract over, and I use the Bob Proctor's principle, over, and I said $1,000 a day. And it made me feel good. So the new energetic offering to the universe, the new vibratory offering was feeling good. Who before what was it? Feeling bad. What was I getting the match of? More stuff that would make me feel bad. Why? Because the universe wants to punish me? No, because the universe can only match me where I am so that, and it's continually sending me messages to lift me because the universe loves me so much to change your vibration because you're hurting yourself, Valerie, with your own vibration. Okay. So I'm walking around. I began walking. I attract over $1,000 a day, and it was feeling good. And the reason why I put the very word over in there, because some people ask for $1 million when God really has 5 billion for you. Don't ask for $1 million. Ask for this and even more. Ask for over. Ask for over the amount that you require. Over $1,000 a day. I didn't want to limit it to $1,000 a day because I have a lot of days that I make more than $1,000. I don't want to just keep it at $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day was going to become my new baseline. That's all I wanted to see from the universe, over $1,000 a day. Okay, so that was the baseline. It could be over. It could be $1 million today, 400 million today. I'll accept all of it. Over, as long as it's over $1,000 a day. So I'm thinking of all the things I could do with over $1,000 a day. I'm thinking about how much my life would change if I was making over $1,000 a day, attracting over $1,000 a day. I don't have to make it; it's attraction, right? Wow, attracting over $1,000 a day, and I literally whipped myself up into this feel-good frenzy that was so incredible. I was feeling so good, and I was walking down the street, and it was sunny, and I was looking up at the sky, and looking up at the sky lifts depression, right? As they have seen in studies, they take people who are depressed and just take them outside, look up, breathe, and start walking. It's going to start lifting off the layers of gray and the depression and so forth. This is what happened. I got a phone call. Hey, Reverend Val. This was years ago. Hey, Reverend Val is from a former client. Hey, Reverend Val, I haven't talked to you in so long. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't talked to you in so long. It's so good to talk to you. How are you? And she said, I got some things in my life I have to figure out. And I need your coaching. I had coached her previously and I did some readings for her and I had done an in-house clearing for her because there were entities in her house. So here we were talking on the telephone and she said, please, there's some things I really have to figure out in my life. I'm making a big major move and I've got to have some coaching. I said, okay, no problem. Let's talk about coaching. And my coaching fees were much different than how they were now. And she said, I don't know how much you charge because I haven't. You're such a beautiful soul. Thank you so much. Jessica, thank you. She said, I don't know how much your coaching is now because I haven't talked to you in a very long time and I haven't coached with you in a very long time. However, what I have that I can give you right now is $1,000. And would you please be able to create some kind of coaching program for me, maybe 4 coaching sessions for $1,000? But I have this $1,000 cash and I can meet up with you right now. She was in Maryland and I was in Maryland. She said, I could meet up with you right now and put it in your hand. That came after my over $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day. And it happened like within a day or two. It was like that. And I said, I hung up the phone. I was like, okay, you ever have those moments it's too good to be true? So you don't want to get too happy because you don't have the money in your hands yet? Well, this is just how my brain was working. Like, oh snap. Oh snap. Somebody's about to give me $1,000 cash. Oh snap. So I kept working my over $1,000 a day. Because when you find out something works, you pour the kerosene on the fire. Over $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day. I met her probably the next day, 2 days later, in front of Everlasting Life. I'll never forget, on Central Avenue. And she met up with me. And I created the coaching package for her for $1,000. And she put in my hand $1,000 cash, 10, what is it, Benjamin? 10 Benjamins. Woo, Abigail! Super chat. Abigail, come on, how about $111 billion? How about $111 billion? I like those numbers, Abigail. You're taking us higher, Abigail. My sister from Intervisions, I love you. God bless you. You are so loved and you're multiplied. You're loved and you're multiplied. All the good in your life is multiplying. I thank you. God bless you. So she puts the $1,000 in my hand. 10 Benjamins. As we're speaking, do you see that over a Benjamin came in as we're speaking about the Benjamins? Look at the magic that we're all creating together. Look at the magic that we're all creating together. Look at the magic we're all creating together. She put 10 Benjamins in my hand. A Benjamin is a $100 bill in the United States, in case you're international. 10 Benjamins equals $1,000. This was years ago. And I had that $1,000 in my hand. I took a picture of it. I fanned it out and I took a picture of it so I could keep it. And I sat in my car that I had at the time. And I just laughed. I was like, universe, this is too easy. And I see when I'm on it and when I'm off. When I'm on it, choom, here's the manifestations. Choom, 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 choom. When I'm off, I'm in sadness, depression, can't get enough, don't know enough, unworthy, I'm sharing, it's not working, blah, blah, blah. You're off. When you're on, the manifestations are instant. Choom, 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 choom. I said, let me keep in this vibration with the instant manifestations. I'm in divine flow. It's working. You can feel it working. When I'm off, no, I'm off. When I'm on, ooh, get in the flow. Feel it. Feel it. And I kept walking. Over $1,000 a day comes to me easily, effortlessly, divinely, woo, joyously. Over $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day. Can I tell you how well this works? That in January of this year, multiple five-figure month, maybe to the tune of 33,000 plus dollars. Multiple five-figure months. And I have multiple five-figure months all the time. Doesn't $33,000, 32 and change in a 31-day month, doesn't that sound like over $1,000 a day? It works if you work it. Now, back to improve, number 36. What can be measured can be improved. I therefore take good measure of my wealth so it can always be improved. You see, what can be measured can be improved. So measure your money. See how much money is coming in. Look at every day. Get a daily chart. This is what one of my, feeling excited, Susie, feeling excited, feeling excited. Let me tell you, in the 40 money month, the 40 money spells that we're about to go into, I got the start date. It's the new moon. It's the new moon in April. Is the 40 money spells. Whew. Thank you, Holy Spirit. To tell you the truth, I was afraid to announce it. I'm just being honest with you. I was afraid to announce it because I have to finish the book before then. And I'm like, dang, God, I got to write a book in like 1 week, 2 weeks, something like that. Come on, Buddhas and Butterfly. 222. Come on, 2 billion, $2.22 billion. I love it. Billionaires. Billionaires. Yes, there's going to be a book, 40 Money Spells. Yes, Christy, a book, 40 Money Spells. And then after that, we have 40 Money Angels. They're showing it to me. They're showing it to me. I'm like, woo, I love it. See, we will crack the yoke. We will drop the yoke and we will crack the yoke of not enough, not living to your potential. And some of y'all have money and the money is manifesting. Yet the money must manifest to the tune of millions, multi-millions, billions. It must manifest. Okay? Thank you, Abigail, for the date of the new moon in April, because you were planting a seed in the new moon energy. So here is the experience. The experience was that once I started talking about over $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day, things will start to come to you that match that, right? Attraction, by law of attraction. And remember, 16 seconds or 17 seconds to 60 seconds. So 17 seconds, you focus on over $1,000 a day, joyfully, over $1,000 a day, over $1,000 a day. You get yourself whipped up. You're happy. You're joyful. You're enjoying it. Ooh, over $1,000 a day. You're thinking of all the things you're going to do with over $1,000 a day. You're thinking of all the money you're going to give to so many people over $1,000 a day. And next thing you know, you're playing with the universe, playing with the universe, playing with the universe, and you're all whipped up in it. And the energy is so much fun and so delightful and so lighthearted. And you feel like a child and you just want to burst out of your skin. You're so excited and so happy. And next thing you know, it starts matching you with all the ideas that match with your vibration of over $1,000 a day. So this is what came to me. This was one of the match points. A coach came and she said, print out a sheet. So I did. It was a sheet. Print out a sheet that has every single day on it. So 31 days for a month. And every day simply has a line next to it. 1, 2, 3, 1 through 31 with a line next to it. And every day before you go to bed, write Thank you, Val, for breaking this down, because Summer Studios, we have got to get this. We have got to get this at mastery level. See, the people that are on this channel, all of you blessed souls that are on this channel, you have huge things to do. New moon is on tax day, even better, Danielle. See, all of us have huge things to do on planet Earth, and you cannot afford to not have huge resources at your disposal. All of you are here to change the world. You're here to be avatars and healers and to create new, be philanthropists and create and feed children all over the world. And you're here to take care of people all over the world and come up with new programs and new apps and new cryptocurrencies and new this and new that. You've got to hire people. You've got to create your teams, create your corporations, create your ministries. You are here to do huge things. That means you must command huge resources. See, $100,000 a year, six figures is not going to do for you. Everyone here on this channel, that's why that's why we are all attracted together, because we know we're here to manifest millions, multi-millions, billions. That's the vibration on this channel. Stand in it and say, I know I'm here to multiply, to manifest, experience millions, multi-millions, billions. This is what my soul signed up for, because I have great work to do on planet Earth. Great work to do on planet Earth. Great things to accomplish on planet Earth. And great things are not accomplished on $100,000. $100,000 is lovely, even if you got it in 1 month. If you got it in 1 day, it's lovely. $100,000 is probably not going to get you to the greatness that your soul signed up for. So she brought to us a sheet. And I know that this time is flowing. This is beautiful. A sheet, billions, Summer Studio, billions. Get on that vibration. Now, the sheet, 1 through 31, are simply aligned next to each other. And every day before you go to bed, just write out how much money came to you that day. $768. Day 2, $534. And you see, okay, let me pour kerosene on my, not let me work harder, because that's what the ego is trying to do. The ego sees you make up an intention, and it tries to tell you to work harder. Sit down, ego. I didn't ask you for any information. I'm taking my instructions from God, and God never told me to work harder. God told me to change my mind. God told me to feel joy and bliss. God told me walk this way. God told me serve this person. God told me say this word. God told me to do the things that I love doing anyway. The ego is a taskmaster. It wants to tell you, okay, you're going to have to work this many hours, and it starts breaking down what it thinks you're supposed to do. We call that do-doing. No do-doing. No. You're not going to slave drive me, ego. Sit down. Especially people like me that have an unworthiness issue, trying to prove worth and value by doing more. No. One more plaque on the wall, one more alphabet soup behind your name. I already been there, done that. That don't get you to magnificent success. None of that stuff gets you to magnificent success. That's all the stuff that the ego is enthralled with. We don't deal in that. We deal in the God riches. And the God riches says stay aligned. And the God riches said radiate abundance, riches, wealth, and prosperity. And the God riches says see the vision for your life as being bold and big and huge and lovely. And the God vision says step through your fears and your petty insecurities and be big and live a big life on planet Earth. And the God vision says serve 1 billion people. And the God vision says write another book, start another ministries, write that choreography, write that music, luxuriate on the beach. You see, feel good all the time, be in bliss and joy and love and peace. And that is what brings you magnificent manifestations. Thank you, Michelle Baxter. The number of change. I'll flow for 555. Super chat 555. Doing 555. We just stepped into $5.55 billion. Hallelujah. 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 Smash the like, smash it up, smash it up, smash it up. Likes, smash. Give us a smash. Give us a smash. Because then YouTube will take that into the algorithm and it will share it with more and more and more and more people, so that the whole planet, the more people that are on the wealth, riches, vibration, in spirituality, not from the standpoint of hustle, that's all the ego. From the standpoint of divine connection, divine alignment, doing what I love, following my path of bliss, following the path that is for me, following, as Brandon Burchard says, my highest excitement, and pouring kerosene on that, that is what lifts the whole planet into a higher vibration of riches, wealth, and abundance. The whole planet. So let's smash the shares. See, smashing a like is not just for you. It's not for me. It's for the universe at large. It's for all the people on planet Earth that need to receive this information. So smash up the like, smash that like button, baby. Let's get a smash-a-thon. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Yes, that's so that on the planet we can enrich people in Africa. We can enrich people in Germany. We can enrich people in UK. We can enrich people in France. We can enrich people in Bolivia, Venezuela. We can enrich people in South Africa. A lot of people in South Africa watch this channel. It's one of the highest concentrations of populations on the planet that love this channel. South Africa. Let's lift South Africa. You can do that with your likes. Look at the for Hawaii. You can do that when you smash the likes because YouTube says, oh, a lot of people like this. And what will it match it with? YouTube is lawful. Match it with more people who like this. Is going to put it in front of more people. Okay, you're truly helping us to be accountable to the universe. Come on, Bridget Simone. I love it. I love it, Bridget Simone. And you know what? What I love about this is that all of you are staying and you're paying close attention so that you can get this on a mastery level. See, I know when I'm working with masters because masters will take careful note of things. Other people, they want a microwave result. And they don't want to really do the work and learn the mastery levels of it. See, this thing has mastery levels. And what I love about all of you is all of you are committed to the mastery level of this in your life. And most people, 80% of the population, that's why 80% of the population are not billionaires, because they don't want to be bothered. They don't even think they're worth it. You know you're worth it. South Akabulan forever. Wakanda forever. I just had to do a Wakanda forever. Can we get a Wakanda forever up in here for Black Panther? Highest grossing movie ever that Marvel ever came up with. Microwave food never tastes like the real thing. Isn't that the truth? You're in mastery, you're worth it. You're worth it. You're worth it. When you make a stew, you cut the potatoes. It takes time. You dice the carrots and the onions and the green pepper and the garlic and all that you're putting in. And you put it in the crock pot and you let it stew for a while. And then you put the seasonings in it. You see, and it becomes something rich and delicious and sumptuous. You don't get that from a microwave. You do not. So I love that you are here in this global community of soul ascenders, LoveTubers, who are going to the mastery level with this wealth abundance thing. Master Billionaire Club. Hello. Hello. Let's continue. I take count of my investments so that these are always being improved. Look at this. Some of you don't know how much you have in your 401k. The other day I was speaking to someone and she had an old 401k at another place. And I said, well, how much is the old 401k? Because I was a financial planner for 7 years at American Express. And I understand these financial plans, some of these financial instruments. And that when you leave a company, if you have a 401k there that exceeds $5,000, they will probably keep it right there because they want to make money off of you. I just found out my first book is going on sale today. The next one will be ready for pre-order. Oh, come on. $5 billion super chat. Thank you for the $5 billion super chat, Danielle. And a big hand clap to you for your first book going on sale today. Your first book going on sale today and made billions of people find them. Hey, and read your book. Guess what? That could be you helping a billion people. That could be you helping a billion people. Just like what we're talking about. What if a billion people bought your book? What if? What if a billion people watch a book today? What if? That makes me feel good. And we can all celebrate together and be on the same vibration with Danielle. We're all celebrating together because one person is a success for every person because we are all one. Now, I was talking to the sister the other day in one of my coaching conversations, a discovery session, and she said, by the way, if you'd like a discovery session, go to valerielove.com, click on coaching, because we're only still doing a few discovery sessions before we're going to switch over. And this is for Money Mastermind. This is to join us in really deep level coaching in Money Mastermind so that you master your money. It is an investment, and it is an investment in you and in coaching to be with us in Money Mastermind. Now, going further. Here is, and the goal of Money Mastermind is to set up 7 income streams that pay you for life, okay? Here is the thing that I said to the sister the other day. Thank you, angels. So the old 401k, if it's over $5,000, they'll probably keep it there for you. And they probably won't really rush you to move it. If it's under $5,000, it's a very small account. Then what they really want to do, I need it from your YouTube masterclass. Woo! I love it, Danielle. I love it. The masterclass. I love it. Thank you for watching. And thank you for taking action. That makes me feel good. Thank you. So I'm talking to her, and if it's under $5,000, they're probably going to send you a check in the mail. They're just going to liquidate your old 401k, and they're going to send you a check in the mail, and they're going to do the 20% withholding for the IRS, or maybe 10% withholding to the IRS for your, I think it's 20% withholding, mandatory. And they're going to just send you a check. They're going to liquidate your 401k. I asked her a question. I asked her, she said she had a 401k at an old job. I asked her, what was the amount in the 401k, like ballpark, over 5,000, under 5,000, what was the amount? And she said, I don't know. And I said, well, give me an idea. Is it somewhere around 5,000, 10,000, 20,000? She said, I really have no idea. Now, that's not acceptable for a person who is creating massive wealth to the tune of billions on planet Earth. If you asked Warren Buffett how much is in this account or that account or that account, he can probably tell you pretty accurately how much is in there. Now, that means that you've got to know. You see, most people don't want to look at their money because they're afraid of bad news. That was me. I take count of my investments so that these are always being improved. Because this is what a rich person would do, a rich consciousness would do. I take count of my investments so that these can always be improved, always being improved. Here's what a rich person would do. If you have $3,000 in an old 401k somewhere and they sent you the check, couldn't you take that check? This is not investment advice and this is not a recommendation. Couldn't you take that check and buy a portion of Bitcoin? And if you had done that when Bitcoin was 3,000, that 3,000 would now be worth 10, 11, 9,000, somewhere in that range, and continuing to expand. So there are many possibilities that you could do with that money that would be growing your wealth, but only if you take count of it and you know what you have and you know where it is and you know how to work it. Next, my manifestations are always being improved. Say it with me, my manifestations are always being improved. This is all about improvement. Today we improve. Every aspect of my life is continuously being upgraded and improved, upgraded and improved, upgraded and improved. That's right. It has service for everything, but there's our own bills. Oprah is legendary for this. Oprah lets no one else touch her money. Oprah is legendary for this. Like she said, she got service for everything else. You can do my laundry, you can do my hair, you can do my makeup. You see Oprah getting her hair and makeup done, clothing, is it money? Oh, I'm handling the money. She never gave it to an accountant. She never gave it over to someone else. She has always been a proponent of handle your own money. Most people want to get rid of it. They want to give the money away to somebody else. They want somebody else to handle the money. She has always been like that. That's why she's a billionaires. Billionaires. Sign your own checks. That's exactly what Bill Cosby said. Some people give it to an accountant, and the accountant pays that, and the accountant pays that, and the accountant can slip a little bit into the accountant's account, and the accountant pays that, and the accountant pays that, and the accountant pays the taxes. You look up 6 years later and realize that some of those people, can we transfer our 401k to Coinbase without losing the 20% tax? Oh, that's an excellent question, Judy. Some people look up later on and see that the accountant took all the tax money, and that's why 5 years later you have people like Wesley Snipes and all these people that have their taxes paid, and that's not because they didn't have the money, it's because the money was not used in the appropriate way, and it's also because the taxes were not paid. Because for some of these people, I don't know if this was Wesley Snipes' experience, but some of these people, they gave it to the accountant, and the accountant they thought was paying the taxes, and every year when you signed a check, $100,000 to the tax man, or $5 million to the tax man, or whatever, because you made $60 million that year, and so you're paying $5 million to the tax man. The $5 million did not go to the tax man. The $5 million went to the accountant, and you thought the tax was paid, and it wasn't. See, Oprah never had that experience. You never will see Oprah experience bankruptcy. You never will see Oprah experience any of that, because why? She took complete ownership and responsibility from a space of abundance and wealth and philanthropy of giving. She took responsibility for her own money, and she got that money thing anchored. She is smart. She got that money thing anchored. And how many people has she been able to help because of the fact that she took ownership and responsibility of her own money? And that's exactly what this is about. How are you going to improve something that you don't know what it is? How can you grow a 401k when you don't know how much a 401k is? How can you grow the 401k when you don't even know where the money is? That's your money. Go get it and properly take ownership of it and responsibility of it so that you can grow it. Now, Judy asked an excellent question. Can you transfer an old 401k to Coinbase? This is going to be a technical question. Can you transfer your old 401k to Coinbase without experiencing the 20% tax? Here's what's happening. If you have an old 401k, it got preferential tax treatment. These are pre-tax dollars. That means you never pay taxes on the money that's in a 401k. So anytime you take it out of that pre-tax status into a regular account that's not a retirement account like Coinbase, you are going to have to pay taxes on that. That's called a taxable event, and that means that the IRS is going to penalize you. Not only are you going to pay taxes on it, it's also going to give you an IRS penalty of 10%. So they are going to charge you the taxes and 10% on that money. So let's give you an example. If you have a $10,000 401k and you tell the 401k people, I don't want this $10,000 in this 401k anymore, send me a check. You are not going to get a check for $10,000. You're going to get a check of $8,000 because they're going to do 20% withholding to pay, number one, the 10% penalty, which will be $1,000. You're not going to get around that 10% penalty. If you take $10,000 out, you are not going to get around the 10% penalty. The IRS is going to take a flat 10% penalty unless you're 59 and a half and older. If you're over 59 and a half, then you don't have this 10% penalty. If you're under 59 and a half, you have the 10% penalty. So if you take it out under 59 and a half, then you are going to have a 10% penalty. That means 9,000 is really the money that belongs to you. Next, there's also tax on the 9,000, and the tax on the 9,000 actually is tax on the whole 10,000. And the tax on the 10,000 is determined by your tax rate. So that means, what does your overall tax income and your tax picture look like? What does your overall income looks like? If you're in a high income bracket, you could be talking about 30% of that $10,000. So now you could be paying another 3,000 in taxes, or only actually realize 6,000 of the 10,000. So that's why they do 20% withholding from the $10,000. They take 2,000 and you get an $8,000 check to cover the 10% penalty to the IRS. That's going to happen no matter what, if you're under 59 and a half, and to cover whatever tax liability they think you may have on this, depending on how it shakes down on your taxes when you pay your taxes on the 15th of the month, 15th of April. Now, here's the beauty. If you take it from an IRA to tax on the entire amount, no, it's tax on the entire amount, exactly, Diamond Cutter, plus a 10% IRS penalty. The 10% is just like a flat tax, just 10%. If you take any money out of a retirement plan early, we're not talking about loans, the 401k loans. Y'all making me go into my financial planner hat now. We're not talking about 401k loans, and we're not talking about a rollover. A rollover doesn't work that way. So if you take a 401k and you roll it over to an IRA, that is not a taxable event. If you take a 401k and you transfer your 401k from an old job into your current 401k, not a taxable event, no 10% penalty, no taxes. So you have to take the 401k money. Remember, this is pre-tax money. You did not pay taxes on this money at all. This is pre-tax money. So that pre-tax money, if it goes into another account that is also pre-tax and you keep it there for retirement, it's supposed to be for 59 and a half, right? That is not supposed to be used now, under 59 and a half. So if you, hold on, if you go to the place where now you transfer it to another 401k, no 10% penalty, no tax. It's only when you take it out of the 401k taxable beneficial tax situation into a not beneficial tax situation. In other words, after tax account like Coinbase. Coinbase is an after tax account. You take money that you've already paid taxes for, assuming that they've already done with withholding of your money, your pay, from your paycheck, and then you take that money from your paycheck and you go to Coinbase. And this is not a tax favored account. It simply is we call it qualified and unqualified. This is an unqualified account. What does qualified mean? Qualified means that it's qualified for preferential tax treatment. Unqualified simply means it is not qualified for any this is an unqualified account. So you can't take qualified money and put it into an unqualified account. Hopefully I gave the correct and clear answer to that. I really need to teach a class on this. I'm so happy that you're asking this question, and I'm really happy that we need to learn more about this money thing. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Showing me a new coaching program about how to multiply your money. All right, let's continue. My manifestations are always being improved. Every aspect of my life is continuously being upgraded and improved. I am grateful for fun and easy ways to count and keep account of my wealth. Fun and easy ways to account and keep account of my wealth. I'm so happy that I have a Trezor, and that Trezor is really great for keeping count of your cryptocurrency. And then move all your stuff to your Trezor. Don't keep your stuff in Coinbase. We keep talking about it. Don't keep all your stuff all forever. Blockchain.info is a little bit better. At least you're in charge of your private keys, but not Coinbase. Don't leave your money in Coinbase. Don't leave your money in Coinbase. Don't leave your money. We've said it 50 million times on this channel. Do not leave your money in Coinbase. Do not. I cannot say it enough. Okay? Cannot say it enough. All right. So get a Trezor. And a Trezor is beautiful. I want a Trezor for your accounts. And you only keep cryptocurrency on a Trezor, not cash. Only cryptocurrency on a Trezor. Remember to get your Trezor from Trezor.io. Master Nova's question. What's Master Nova's question, Michelle? Thank you. Master Nova. Let me look and see what Master Nova's question was. Master Nova. Let's see. Oh, where do you start if you are struggling to pay your bills and don't even have the money to invest in coaching? Ooh, that's a good question, Master Nova. You just got your nano. Yay, Mystique, the 1111 coach. That's an excellent question, Master Nova. Master Nova, I want to have my own bank for my other money. I know that's right. Master Nova, this is an excellent question. Where to begin if you barely have the money to pay your bills and you don't have the money to invest in coaching? That's an excellent question. Here's where the shift must happen. The shift must happen in your mind. You must change your mind. You must change your frequency, change your vibration. And when you change your mind through the processes and practices that we're doing here, that will change. I promise you. You will see that you have more than enough for everything required in your life. You will see that your life keeps up leveling and upgrading. You will see that things continue to get better and better and better. The issue is in the mind. That's why we do this work, because it's an inner shift. And for some of us, many inner shifts that must be made in order for us to be able to manifest all the riches, wealth, and abundance we're here to manifest. That's right, Judy. You've got to decide. You see, it happens in the mind first. Mind. This is lawful. All is mind. It happens in the mind. And what we do not realize is not happening in the mind consciously. This is unconscious. So if we have deep unconscious demons within, that demons of lack, demons of limitation, demons of unworthiness, demons of not enough, demons of all these other demons, these demons are causing us to not have the manifestation of the billions that we know we're supposed to have. These are all in the mind. This is why I am a minister of spiritual consciousness, because I am here to support you in spiritualizing your consciousness. See, a spiritualized consciousness is different from a consciousness that is not a spirit. Yes, demons of not worthy. Absolutely. Demons of not enough. Demons of guilt. Demons of shame. We all have them. And we've all had to meet these same demons within our own consciousness. This is all in mind. So if you're unworthy, you're definitely going to have a problem paying for coaching, because that's the not worthy. You're not good enough. You're not worth it. You're not worthy. That's what's playing out. And your conscious mind is going to be very upset at that, and sometimes very frustrated at that, because it's like, I keep trying to do it, but it's This is why we do this work every day together. Keep doing the work every day together. Every day I'm on my consciousness, shifting my consciousness, because that's an inner, and then the outer is going to change. I pray I answered that question. I pray I answered that question. Thank you, Judy. Just do it. Change your mind. And we're not talking about your conscious mind. Because everybody knows what's going on in their conscious mind. I want to be wealthy. I want to be rich. Blah, 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 blah. It's not on that level of mind. It's on the subconscious level of mind. That's where you have to go and change. Where the change must occur. Subconscious levels of mind. And what are the three things that affect the subconscious levels of mind? Number one, feelings. Feelings, feelings, feelings. I guarantee you that if you don't have enough, it's because you spend more time in the feelings of not enough than you spend in the feelings of abundance. That's very simple. It's lawful. Number two, the subconscious mind is influenced not only by your feelings, your emotions, how you're feeling, how you're feeling, how you're feeling. What's your vibratory offering to the universe? Number two, it's affected by moving pictures. What are the moving pictures that are in your mind? The movies, the mental images that you hold. Are the mental images that you hold mental images of not billionaire or billionaire? Number three, your subconscious mind is affected by symbols. That's why I surround myself with incredible symbols. I'll give you a symbol. This one Wiz gave me. Hold on, look at this. And he knows how much I love Buddhas, so he gave me this. And it's a fountain. This is a symbol of peace. It's a symbol. It's an mudra as well. It's a symbol. It's a symbol. You see, your subconscious mind lands on it, and there's a symbol, and the symbol is peace. Your subconscious mind lands on something else, and it's a symbol of joy. Your subconscious mind lands on a stack of bills, or as we call them, energy exchanges that are unpaid that you haven't even opened yet, and your subconscious mind says confusion, not successful, not billionaire. That's what your subconscious mind does. Those are the three things that you can use to recalibrate your subconscious mind. You've got to get deep, deep, deep down in there, Master Nova, into the deep levels of the subconscious mind where the unworthiness lives, where all the demons live. All the demons live deep, 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 deep down inside. And I promise you, your subconscious mind, once you flip the switch in your subconscious mind and your subconscious mind gets rich, you're rich. And it will make it so that you're rich, whether you're working hard or not, whether you're doing the right things or not, whether you know the right people or not, whether you it doesn't matter about any of that. People keep trying to know the right people. They keep trying to Master Nova. I'm so happy you asked this question because this absolutely is bringing out something that is very important for all of us to understand. It's not about how much you do. It's not about doing. The universe doesn't run on work. The universe does not run on hard work and toil. The universe doesn't run on that. The universe runs on energy. Vibration. This is a vibrational universe. Vibration. What is vibration? Sound. Energy. That's why the word creates energy. But if you say the word from an energy of lack, you could be saying, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. From an energy of lack, what is it reading? It's not reading your words, I am rich. It's reading your energy, not billionaire. And then you have more of not billionaire, right? That's what we must understand. So three things. Number one, shift your feelings. What you are emoting. Emotion is energy in motion. Why do you think I make sure to keep myself happy? You got one job and that's to feel good. That's what Abraham Hicks said. You have one job and that's to feel good. As you're doing what you're doing, feel good. Oh, this chat is so lit today. Ain't it lit? Ain't it lit? Ain't it lit? Feel good. Feel good. People think, oh, you're just gonna walk around feeling good. Well, what's going on with that? You still can't pay your da, 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 da. People will disparage you for just simply feeling good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. And feel like I said when I was in Dubai, I was like, it keeps getting gooder and gooder. Feel good. It's real simple, right? That's so simple for us, but how many times that we don't do it because we're feeling depressed, we're feeling guilty, we're feeling shameful, we're feeling like we can't do it, we're feeling confused. Feel good. Feel good. On the feeling tip, my set point is bliss. That's what I ordered up from the universe, bliss. Feel good. Number two, what are the mental images that you are entertaining? And when you say mental images, not simply a picture, I'm talking about moving a movie. And I'm talking about first person. Go back to that video that I did. Make sure you watch the video on why most people's visualizations are off because they're seeing themselves in third person. You're looking at yourself in your visualization. You're looking at yourself doing something like you're looking at yourself getting into a car and you're watching yourself like you're watching a movie. That's not the highest level of inner visioning. The highest level of visioning is that you are doing it. You reach your hands out and you touch the car, you open the car door, you get into the car. You feel the feelings of being in that delicious, lovely, luxurious, lovely new car. So, second is what are the mental images that are playing over and over and over in your head? And I guarantee you that if you do not have money, if you're not a billionaire yet, remember, we're billionaire or not billionaire. If you're not billionaire yet, it's because the mental images that are playing in your mind are mental images of not billionaire, can't make it, unsuccessful, not successful, missing it, just enough. Mental images. What are the mental movies? Just watch your mind. Watch your mind. What's your mind playing over and over again? You can catch yourself and you'll see, oh, this is why I keep getting the result that I want, because that's the movie your subconscious mind is watching. And it keeps watching the same movie. So guess what movie I started playing? Me in tropical, beautiful solutions places, looking up and seeing palm trees. Woo! Luxurious, another suite, and I'm in suite after suite after suite after suite. Why? Because in my mental movie, I see myself opening the door of another luxurious suite and looking around at the beautiful bathroom. Oh, how lovely! The beautiful terrace, being out on the terrace and seeing this earring is caught onto my thing. Okay, those are the mental images. Looking at myself putting on some lovely shoes, looking at myself putting on some amazing jewelry, looking at myself putting on some amazing clothing, gorgeous designer clothing, sitting there with gorgeous designer clothing on, sitting in a very luxurious car. In the back of the car was with a driver, because wealthy people don't drive themselves most of the time unless they got some fabulous car like Jay Leno. Most wealthy people don't drive themselves. They're being driven. By the time when I got rid of my car and I started having cars pick me up and take me places, I instantly went up on the wealth meter. I sit in the back of the lovely cars and they drive me around. I am chauffeured. I am chauffeured. You don't meet rich people that are driving themselves. Right? Driving, not to mention driving is a tremendous waste of time and energy. Expenditure. I won't say complete waste. If you just enjoy driving and you just love it, there are moments where I enjoy driving. I just love it. However, driving yourself to all the places where you're driving yourself, they say that we are losing billions of man hours by having to drive a car. Because while you're driving a car, only thing you're supposed to be doing is driving the car. You're not supposed to be doing any texting or fidgeting with your phone. I know people do. You're supposed to only be driving a car. And guess what? A driver can free up all that time. As soon as I got drivers, it freed up all that time. And now I sit in the back seat. Condition yourself. See yourself sitting in the back seat. That's your mental movie. Most people are seeing themselves buying a new car. Well, then you have a car payment. I mean, I'm just saying, right? Then you got to manifest all the money for the car payment. And I used to visualize, okay, somebody does all the car maintenance for me. I have this wonderful driver. He takes the car for oil changes. There's plenty enough money because I'm a billionaire after all. And this became my mental movies that I was playing. And sure enough, if I'm not sitting in the back of the car, I was tired of driving myself every single place because rich people don't drive themselves. Generally speaking, rich people don't drive themselves. Do you see Rihanna saying, let me go get my car from the airport? Or do you see a limousine chauffeur pick up Rihanna? Which one? Which one do you want? You can choose. You can drive yourself everywhere you want to drive yourself, but I'm telling you that if you drive yourself everywhere that you're going, you're probably spending a whole lot of time in your car, especially if you sit in quote unquote traffic. I don't call it traffic, I call it an abundance of cars. If you're sitting in an abundance of cars, spending an hour, 2 hours a day in an abundance of cars, do you know how much you could create another book? You could write a book. You could create another coaching program. You could create a fashion line. You could create anything imaginable, a new body butters. I talked to a client yesterday, this beautiful client yesterday, who's making a whole line of body butters. How much could you create in that time that you're driving yourself? That's why I'm so happy that they came up with self-driving cars so that I don't have to drive myself anymore. I just get in the car and tell the car where I'm going. And the car is going to take me there while it's done. I could be creating. Not working. Some people are like, oh, I can get on more work. I can get my hustle on, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not in that vibe and flow. I'm in, oh, I can be creating. I can be creating. I can be writing that next book while I'm in the car. All right. Number 3. So that's your mental images, and they're moving mental images. And what are they showing you? What are you playing over and over and over as the moving mental images of yourself in your life? Most people's moving mental images are more of the same of what they already have, because you already have your subconscious mind programmed to what you're already doing right now. How are you going to have something new? And you'll want something new. Number 3, symbols. Symbols. I show you a cross, it means something. You get an immediate hit from the subconscious mind. I show you a swastika, immediate reaction from the subconscious mind. I show you a Buddha, something immediately comes up for you, your subconscious mind. This is why sigil magic works. I create sigils. A sigil is simply a symbol that you imbue with your own power for a specific thing and a specific purpose. We'll teach some sigil magic right here. Sigils, yes, that's why sigils work. Because sigils is a symbol. It's a symbol that you've put with enormous energy. They have been using sigil magic on us forever. In the church, they use sigil magic on you. Every time you go into the church, you look up and there's a big cross. That's sigil magic, symbol. Every time you go into the Catholic Church, they instill sigil magic in you because you see a cross with a Christ hanging on it, and before you even go into the aisle, you do your honor of Christ on the cross. You look at it, and then in these very religious states, they're intoning you to a sigil. It's sigil magic straight up. All churches, all spiritual groups, all religions are using sigil magic because all of them have a symbol. The Islamics have a symbol, the Christians have a symbol, the Buddhists have a symbol, Hindus have a symbol. They all have a symbol. Those are the three that most potently recalibrate your subconscious mind. Use it. Let's conclude. I am grateful for fun and easy ways to count and keep account of my wealth like a Trezor. Remember to get it from Trezor.io, not eBay, not Amazon. So that it is always blissfully improved. See, my money is always blissfully improved. My money situation is always blissfully improved. All my investments are always blissfully improved. All the wealth or ways that money is coming to me is always being blissfully improved. This is a day that we step it up. All the work that you've done thus far in the 35 days means that on day 36, you can improve it all. You can take it all up to ratchet it up to a whole new level. Grateful that everything in my world keeps on improving. Grateful, say it with me, that everything in my world keeps on improving. That means my health keeps on improving. That means my beauty keeps on improving. That means my love keeps on improving. That means my relationships keep on improving. That means my money situation keeps on improving. That means my wealth and investments keep on improving. Everything keeps on improving. So mote it be. It's a spell. So mote it be. And that's our conversation for today, boys and girls. Woo! Fire! Dun, dun, dun. Fire! I'm having an earth, wind, and fire moment. Fire! Nah, nah, nah. I love you, family. Thank you for being in this whole conversation. It was deep. It was I was about to say expensive. It was expensive in terms of taking us all into a very expensive mindset. And I am so very grateful for your time, your attention, your love, your participation, your inclusion here, whether you're watching this live or on the already completed version or the live version or the recorded version. I am so very grateful for you being here. Watch this over and over again. Get your wealth journal out. Get your money mastermind out and write it out. Write it out. This is your consciousness. This is your consciousness, and let's free you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. Freedom. KAISI out. Mwah. Peace. This is replay worthy, Judy. I think so. I might watch it myself. Peace, peeps. Peace, peeps.